Well, good day, farmers. Welcome back to Farm Sim Saturday. So today is hay drying day, I guess we'll call it. So we got to get our tedder going. I look for tedders, different stuff, maybe wider stuff. Nothing. Nothing decent anyways. So we'll go with this, I guess, for today. Got a lot of tedding to do. So Johnny 4640, pull that for us. These rows are nice and wide here. It's kind of too bad. I don't think I'm going to be able to reach. No, I can't reach two there. Oh, if it was like another 3-4 sections wider, would have worked. Oh well. So, this job, I don't believe is a hireable job. Well, it is too. I can't even believe that. That's interesting. Let's see what he does here. Oh, there he goes. Okay, I stand corrected. So, we've got the other field to do over there as well. The little field. So what I'm going to do is let him work there for a minute while there's hay buying. Let's grab another tedder here. Okay, now they'll be under here. Tedders. And yeah, we'll get the wide one for this one too, I guess, because this field's a little bit tighter cut, we'll say. Okay, and just for fun, what do we got for other tractors that we can mess with? Large tractors. Something that we don't normally drive, let's say. There's that crazy thing. Jug hayed. So we've sort of driven these. I don't really need anything that big. How about a Fent? Sure, let's go Fenting. And engine. $38,000 for a bigger engine. Twin wheels for pulling a tedder? I think so. Sure, let's go with that. All right. All right, all right, all right. Wait a minute, where am I going? I went the wrong way. Isn't that awful? Oh dear. That's actually a nice tractor. Classic horn. All right, so we'll cheddar this one a little bit, and then we'll go check the other one a little bit. Yeah, tedder-wise for mods, there's not really very much. I was kind of surprised. I guess you don't really need a mod for this other than maybe something a little wider. Because really, you know, this is something that doesn't really need a whole pile of improving on. It works pretty good. All right, so we'll get this all dried up and windrowed up this week, and then next week we'll get those balers finally spinning and making some round bales, and I might also look for some square balers, because this is going to be a lot of baling round. Well, this tractor doesn't turn all that sharp. That's interesting. So yeah, we might look for some squares too, because then we can finish up with some squares. And we don't have to do that constant stopping all the time and injecting the bale, you know, all the good stuff. So over there too, we've got our auto bale trailer. Remember that thing we picked up? Yeah, it doesn't turn very wide. Or very sharp, sorry. It turns wider. The auto bale trailer sitting over there. Be interested to try it too. And I don't know where we're going to take the bales yet, unless we just leave them stacked up somewhere. It's good for aesthetics, right? But after we do our baling, which will be next week, I want to start up maybe Old Family Farm again. And I've got a, oh darn, I'm missing some. Got a pretty good pack of smaller equipment that I like to try over there. This is a fairly big field for that real small equipment. It'll take a long time to process the field with a field this size. With equipment that size, that is. But over here, sitting over there in the yard too, is that we'll say 4 to 8 ends sized rake that I want to try over here too. Rake up some windrows. That'd be kind of cool too. I think it's sitting over there, is it not? Oh no, it's over at the other side. That's right. So we'll probably bring him back over here. I think it's over there anyways. I just can't remember now. So this works pretty good, but you know, a little wider would be nice. Even a couple of sections wider on each side. That would get you another, I don't know, those sections are probably 3 foot wide a piece, maybe 4 feet, I don't know. By the time you get the tines, you know, the tines digging in right there, that's probably 4 feet wide. So it'd be another 8 feet wide on each side, so another 16 altogether. Yeah, that would be all right. Yeah, all right. Okay, I'm going to try something after. And I do it when I do mowing, like actual mowing. So if you got a big area like this, doing it this way, I don't know, like this is the way we've been doing it here. I don't know why, but to me, it seems to take a lot longer. I do a different sort of way sometimes if I'm mowing a big area, and for some reason, I don't know why, it seems to go faster. Technically, it's no faster when you think about it, because you got to do whatever up and down the field anyways. So I'll show you what it is over here. It's kind of weird, but so I'd finish this row, and then honestly, I don't know, it'd probably take longer, but I go way over, like over here, kind of thing, without really measuring the distance between, and then I do like a row down the middle, like this. Okay, so let's get to the other end here. I'll show you what we do after this. And I don't know why, because technically when you think about it, this would do absolutely nothing for your speed. So I don't know. It's just one of those things in my head, I guess. It makes it seem like it's faster when you're done, but really it's not. You're either going to spend the time turning at each, you're going to turn around and come back up this row, or just whip around. So we do that, we go here. We start again here. So yeah, it's no faster, but I don't know, for some reason to me when you're doing it, it's like, oh wow, it's kind of neat because, like, you know, you've done that over there already, right? So, but yeah, really, it's no faster when you think about it. Stop and think about what we're doing here. It would be no faster than me whipping over to that row rather than just turning and coming back this way. So what we'll do now is we'll go to the far side of that row and go down there. So now we're actually going away from our sort of work area and create another one over here, right? It seems almost like more work, but it's not, if you know what I mean. It's kind of hard to explain, but whenever I do mowing, I don't know. It always seems to make it go faster for some reason. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Technically, like I say, it should. It's just kind of strange. So then we go from here over to that far row again. Keep her in the row here. That would work. There we go. I don't know, because maybe it's faster to go from this row to this row rather than turn and line back up. I don't know. It's all the same either way, I think, but I'll turn it this side. There we go. Well, we didn't do too bad to measure there, I don't think. We got pretty much a row left there, so pretty good for just guessing. There we go. I'm gonna go back over here. We should see how he's making out over there in a minute. Finish this row maybe. Stop for a second. Look at the map, see how he's doing. He's probably fine. Maybe he stopped. I don't know. He might have got to the end of the row and I don't know where to go now because of the width of those rows. Could be. Could be. Okay, so how do we make out here? We got pretty darn close, actually. Geez, yeah, I'll say. Pretty good guesstimate, isn't it? Sometimes when I'm mowing, it doesn't work out like that. I get like half a row or half a cut, you know. And it's like, oh, well, whatever. Just do her that way she can do her, so. But now, you know, it's like, I don't know. We've done it all here, but it seems like does it seem faster? Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it's just me thinking it seems faster, but I don't know. So now we'll go down that row where we are here. And then up the other row. We'll do another cut in the middle there somewhere. Oh yeah, we're gonna look and see this other guy. Let's see. Where is he? Where is he? Uh-oh. Oh, he stopped here against this guy. It's funny they just can't figure themselves out sometimes. But he did come back down, so that's good. That's good. He should be all right the next row, so he'll be good now. Interesting. He probably would have been well over halfway done, but that's okay. We'll keep going here and let him work over there. And then we got to hook on the windrower again, although over there it's not terrible bad, but we got to rake it up, I think, to a row. But the, I should have looked when I was over there. I think the little 8N is over there. Is there, did we buy another 8N? Oh yeah, we must have taken him out of here. I guess I'll get Budrick to finish this field for the plow while we're here. Why not? Okay, so let me just check real quick over here again. Oh, I thought I brought that 8N down here. Did I not? I guess I didn't. No, it's not there. Might be over here. Is it over here? Okay, I'm gonna have to start tabbing through all this equipment we got here. Because it's out here somewhere. Did I park it? Did I park it over here? I did. There he is. With the rake on. Okay, that's good. Now, doesn't look like we can hire a guy for this job, so that's okay. All right. What is that? Helper B completed his task. What are you talking about? Well, let's finish this raking here anyways. All right, so we'll get this going. And then we're going to go here down sort of into the middle again there. Kind of in about here somewhere. Try to follow a straightish line. Back to the other side there. We'll go back to that side, and then I should pretty much have her done up. Should have her done up. Alright. So I'll probably just get another windrower for up here and not bring up that other one that's way down the other field, because we'll need him down there too. I want to try that little guy a little bit. A couple rows anyway. It's not going to do the whole thing with that thing, because that would take forever. That would take forever. More suited for like the old family farm maps. Quite a bit smaller. Close here. I think I got a little bit wider than one row left over there. It's going to be that half a row probably, and about the same here probably too. So let's do a couple more swipes down anyways. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be probably two swipes here actually. Swipes wide, 1.5, yeah. 1.5. Well, that's not bad. And probably about, well, we might get all that over there. Maybe not. Hard to say. Squeeze all this? No, we're not going to get all this, I don't think. Well, it's really close. No, not quite. Little bit left over. Oh, I should have gone over just a little bit more. Well, it doesn't really matter because it's either going to be here or it's going to be over there, so we're darn close. So that's good. Oh, we almost got it here, though. I'll probably run down one more anyways because I want to park it up there anyway, so we have to come down for that road. So we might as well run her coming up here, I guess. We got her here, though. Look at that. All right. And we'll try the little 8N guy after. I wanted to try him for some raking. See if I can rake it down one way and then rake it back the other way and make one windrow. I think that's how you're supposed to do them, depending on what you're bailing with. Way back then. I'll show you what I mean though in a second here. Alright, let's just run up the other one. We'll rake her up again there. Ted it up again. I wonder how it got the name Tedder. I should look that up. Some guy named Ted made it? I don't know. Must mean something. Alright, that should do. Let's fold this guy back up. Let's park him over here for now. Let's grab another windrower for here. See, there's that style of windrower too. We should try that one maybe. That's kind of interesting. Or this weird thing. I want to try one of them too, just for fun. So one of them, and this is like an older style, newer style one. So that's kind of cool. All right, well, we'll park this over here. And that Fenton tractor worked pretty good. Okay, we'll hook onto this one first, I guess. This is basically like what the other one is. We're going to try the 8N. But you've got spare wheels in the middle there just in case you break one. You know, they look smaller. Okay, so let's grab the 8N. Let's try him first. Where did I put him? He's over here somewhere. Okay, so we actually need to start on the other side with this. And it needs a repair too, this thing. Poor thing probably needs its points and condenser redone in it. Set the point gap, 15 thou. Sounds like it's running a little rough too, actually, so maybe we'll stop here at the repair shop and do that before we head out in the field there. Let's do that. Repair, $4. Yeah, I just need to set up points. There we go. Sounds better already. Listen to it. Awesome. Need some air in that tire though. She's looking a little squished. Okay, let's try this rake here. So what you want to do here is start kind of on the edge. We've got a little bit more overhang here, so let's get that down. What? It's not working. Why is it not working on this stuff? It's weird. It's probably not. Maybe it doesn't know what it is. Well, that's not good. That's disappointing, actually. Oh, it's going the wrong way there, too. So. Well, what the heck? Well, I guess we're not using that. It would work for grass, probably, but not hay, which is kind of weird. The mod was probably not what I'm going to call programmed or coded to do this stuff. So, and I don't think there's anywhere I left any of this either, just to give that a try, but... might be a little bit way over here. Just to see if it works on the grass. It should work on the grass, but why it doesn't work on hay now, I don't know. You can always cut a little more too, I guess, just to try it, but there's no point in cutting it, windrowing it, and then... yeah, we'll just park this over here. Okay, well, that's too bad. Darn it. Maybe it'll work on the other one. Okay. So, this is basically the same thing anyways. This will row into a fairly good row here. This is bigger. Yeah, this one's working fine. Alright, making a nice row for us. Really nice. That is good. And just want to pause and see how the other guy's making out. Well, he's still working. Lots to do yet though, but that's alright. We gotta do some wind rowing over here still. Where are we? Oh, I zoomed out too far. It's kind of neat how these things work. They're not powered at all. There shouldn't be as no drive shaft. There's just hydraulics for the lift. That's kind of neat how that works. Yeah, that works pretty good. I wish the 8N, I wish it would have worked, but probably only does it on grass. I don't know, it's hard to say. But that's alright. Alright, I'm going to get this guy going, and I'm going to grab little Johnny here, and we'll grab this other wind roller and start working the other way. This one does have a drive shaft. A powered rake. I don't think I've ever tried this one before. It's kind of interesting. First, it's not a mower too, is it? It is a mower. Well, I don't know now because, you know, it was under... where are we here? Wind rowers. It was under here. Looks like a mower to me, but I don't think it is. Oh yeah, it's just get under there. Rake it onto the... Well, it seems like a lot of mechanism just for that. Rake stuff onto there and then down the conveyors, and then should come out the back here. From the super simple design on that other one over there compared to this is ridiculous, honestly. drags it all off to one side. Turn off merger. Lift merger. No. Select work mode left, but there's no control for it. Huh. Well, I mean, I guess it works, but she really zips along, which is alright. I would have thought it would have come out in the center, but let's have a closer look at this thing. Let's have a closer look at this thing. Looks like an awful lot of mechanism. So it's raking it up onto the conveyor, and then conveyors out the side. I think you can change which way it comes out, but it seems like an awful lot of mechanism there just to do that. I think the other design's way simpler. Because now you got lots of other stuff wearing out on you, bearings and conveyor belts. See, now this would be good if you wanted to do some bigger rows. Now it's going to pour it all out there, so I guess that's what this is going to do. The first row is going to be smaller, but then this one will pour it onto the next. Well, I'll show you. Let's get the other in here. It'll pour it back onto this one when we come down the other way, so it'll make one bigger row, but basically taking two big rows into one. Instead of making one row, if you know what I mean. The other one's making one row, and then you'll be going up the other way, but this is going to come down the other way here now, and it's going to pile more onto this one. So it'll be two rows. That'll definitely fill the baler up a lot faster. It's going to come down here now. Technically, that's making a bigger row. Interesting. We will test that out whenever we get to baling next week. Try one of those rows compared to one of these rows and see how long it takes to fill up the baler. Seems to work pretty good though. It's, I don't know, it seems like it would be a really expensive machine to actually buy for really what you're doing with it. That makes it so much more complicated and stuff compared to that one over there. It seems so simple. There's not even any drive shaft on the other one. Overlap so it does the whole thing. It's not too bad. It's definitely spreading things out, so this is definitely going to be quite a baler, quite a bale here. I think it's fast anyways. It's definitely fast. Oop, wrong button. Yeah, it seems funny though that this is a in-game piece of equipment, but selecting the select. I didn't seem to do anything. There's something with the mouse here, though. I don't know. It's all right. I don't mind. You got to turn anyway, so. Strange. Well, let's see. Ooh. Okay, I turned Harold on there, but something messed up. Walk out, crazy driver. Just gonna let him drive a row and see how he managed. But kind of went wacky there on me. Okay, let's see what he does here. Okay. No, he doesn't want to participate. Well, that's not very good. Yeah, look for some square balers too, because we're going to have a lot of bale in here. But I want to run those round balers for at least a row. Give them a shot. You know, on the other field there where we got them already. Let's see if I can find some squares too. Squares are always fun as well, right? That trailer, like I was saying, I'm getting I'm anxious to try in it because it does a lot of different stuff. It'll do, boy, it'll auto-load everything, I think. It'll even do cotton bales, it'll do squares, rounds. I think it even does like the pallets stuff. So that's kind of cool. Let's see how much we got left here. A fair bit. So I'm going to do maybe a couple more with this and let the other guy finish up, but I think we're going to have to probably do another run up and down. Seems to work pretty good though. Once you get used to it, it's not bad. I will say though that I think my opinion is going to be it seems like an awful lot of machinery. An awful lot of machine just to rake up some hay. I don't know. Someone was thinking, how can we improve that design from that thing over there? It's like, you know what? I think you made it worse. Honestly, all this mechanism and conveyor belts and all the bearings that would be in this, it would be going bad. And oh my goodness. Oh geez, compared to that thing, which is simple. They always say is you got to keep things simple, right? Make it too complex, nobody will be able to work on it. And then you got to take it to the dealership, and then them guys have to be trained, you know, and all this, how to get into this one shaft bearing, we'll say, that's buried inside here. It's covered by all this stuff. Well, a normal guy wouldn't probably attack that, but you'd have to take it to the dealership and then spend, you know, blah, blah, blah dollars to have them do it. It's like, that seems kind of foolish. I think dude's missing a whole bunch there by the looks of things. The end there looks like he's missing a bunch, so we'll have to rake the ends up for him probably. Which is fine. we might get one more up here. Looks like this end's been working out fine for him, but the other end's messed up. Definitely tighter rows over there though compared to this. Or we're combining the two, right? This actually works pretty good. This rigger. It's pretty neat. Wonder if you'd have jam ups or anything, or conveyor belt problems where it's, it's not getting through right, or it's jamming up, or it's fluffing up too much on the conveyor belt. See if I can get the one more here and then finish her up for us. And we have to go around and clean up his end row there. I guess we can do that too. Alright, let's inspect him and see how he made out here. Looks pretty good down here, like he's running out further to get it all, but the other end's, I don't know why he's not going out the other end too far. Yeah. That's weird. Alright, he should say he's done by when he gets down there soon. I'll just rake all these into... Oh, that's not going to work. No, don't do that. This. I'll go back up the middle again there and get the rest of that. Whoa, that was close. Let's just spin her. These rear tires even turn on this thing. That's kind of neat. Oh, he's coming up again. What the heck's he doing? Should be done there, bud. I don't know what he thinks he's doing, but... You're done there, bud. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Okay. So, let's go back to this guy. I think actually I'm going to go down this row once more here. I think I still missed a little bit down here somewhere. Yeah, it's a little bit right there. So we'll get that down too. And a little bit here. Oh, that didn't work too bad. That's definitely quite a machine though. Actually, I want to fold that out and stop, jump out, and have a look at this thing. So yeah, it basically rakes it up onto that conveyor out the side. I wish I could kind of have figured out what the control was to change the direction, but it's alright. It's not a big deal. So that's ready for baling for next week. That's good. And I guess what we'll do is drive the bale trailer. Oh no, we'll leave the bale trailer up here for now. We'll do that up there. So okay, so let's see here. Still working. Got 2 rows left anyway, so that's good. I guess we'll run the windrower on this here. Got one here. Ready to row. Another style of windrower. This one's sort of what I'm more used to, you know, really, but a lot of mechanism on this guy too, though. I don't think I'll be able to get too wide there. I think I'll just do the 1 row here. I probably could have squeezed it, but I'm just going to do the 1. That'll be enough for the balers. All right, so we'll rake this up, and I think that will do her for today. Next week we'll do the baling. I want to, like I say, look for some squares, different square baling machines too. We can have a bit of experimenting with that. These are a long way, holy cow. We hire a worker here. I'm amazed they know how to find the next row. But anyways, we can do this. Oh, he's going faster than us. A little bit. Let's do maybe 19, maybe 20 there. Yeah, just getting ahead of us a little bit. Holy cow, this is a long field. We're only about a quarter of the way. Should get some bales out of here, that's for sure. So now he should be on his second last. Let's hire the Herald here. And what are we doing there? 18. He's doing 19, so it's a little bit faster. And you're missing some there, bud. That's not so good. So 2 rows left, but some of that we baled down there just to test out that one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo bale. I remember that from last week. Worked out pretty good. So we'll have to maybe fix up the rest of that row because he missed a bit, I think. I think they'd be just generically following a line, a width. They know the width of the attachment. They know to go that much further over next time, so that's why it wasn't perfectly lined up here. The rest of them hopefully are good. They look pretty good, so we shall see. This is not a good in-cab tractor. No, I can't do that. Sorry, it messes me up too much. I don't know what it is, but the in-cabs on the game, to me, seem nothing like an in-cab or an on-tractor view of like reality, we'll say. It seems totally different, like this one. Ooh, my bad. This one, I don't know, you just can't seem to see anything. Maybe it's something to do with like the glass. It's like foggy almost looking, like it's dirty maybe, but I mean whatever, but it just doesn't look the same to me in cab and game here. So they got lots of windrowing left to do. I don't know if I'm going to make you sit and watch all that. We'll just maybe finish our raking here and then call her a day, and I'll let them guys finish up the windrowing for next week, because it's gonna be a while. I should have probably brought another windrower down with me. It would have been a good idea. But yeah, they're gonna have a bit of work to do. So it looks like he's missed the ends up here too. Potentially. I'm curious to see where. Oh no, that's good. I'm curious to see where he'll turn the other guy. What I'm gonna do is him lined up here. Hire helper. And jump in with this guy and see where he... he's not too far off there. Yeah, he's not too far off. But I think they're going by the width of the attachment. So technically the next one should be alright too, but he might be actually over more. We'll see whenever he gets down there. So let's take over our Raking again here. There we go. So we got another row, 2 rows we'll say, and a little bit in this one that we just finished before there that was kind of messed up, we'll say. So not too bad, not too bad. Should get a pile of bales out here. I don't know if we'll end up picking them all up, because I'm probably not going to play this map again after. We'll move into the old family farm next, maybe, and do that for a wee little bit. Get a nice little farm established on that. It's a map we're kind of used to, and generally know where everything is. It is difficult to make money on that map though, but we'll see what we can do. The fields aren't that big, right? So you don't really get a whole lot out of it, but we might potentially move to that sheep farm to start, maybe, you know, the sheep farm over there, if you guys remember that. The sheep farm there, and there's quite a few bigger fields over there. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's a long way from the town though, but it's, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's see how we start it too, if we want to start with from scratch, or do we want to start with some money to start with, or start with some land and not a lot of money when the equipment are ready, or we want to start fresh and get our own equipment. I kind of like to start fresh, get our own equipment approach. You know, we start with a bit of money and go from there. So we'll see. Yeah, we got to start about here. So we'll have to. We missed a little bit, so we'll have to run up that row. It's too bad. I should have caught that a bit sooner, but it's not that far, but it's a fair piece. Probably about a mile or 10. And he missed. And then we only got a, well, was there 1, 2, 3, 4, did 4 bales, I guess, in this row. So that took up a little bit. That'd be interesting if the balers had a little more realistic stuff to them, where, you know, the odd time you get like, look, I was helping bale in there. We had about 3 times the baler I was using where I guess the lock didn't latch right down super good, or had a bit of hay jammed into the pin lock thing and it didn't quite lock down, so you get going again, and she's starting to fill up, and then all of a sudden it's like you can hear the tractor working because it's still trying to spin there as it's filling up, and it's getting all wedged and jammed because it should have been, you know, tighter than that, and all of a sudden it's expanding in there. So it'd be neat if they had jam ups and stuff in the balers. So you had to get out and try to dump the bale out, or they just always seem perfect, right? Which is, you know, weird. Some of them, like, you know, that's perfectly what I'm going to call a square round bale, if you know what I mean. It should be, you know, like, sometimes they come out and there's like one side's a little bit higher than the other because it didn't kind of get all wrapped perfectly good. Something like that would be kind of cool. If it wasn't, you know, perfect all the time. Perfect bales. But anyways, the other fella that was baling with me with another machine, he had one of his string lines, it got cut off or something, too short, and it didn't suck it in. And when the machine was baling, half the line was working, the other half wasn't, we'll say. And it ended up only wrapping half the bale with the string, so that when it popped out, it was like all poofed out the one side, and the other side was wrapped, right, or strung. So that'd be kind of neat too, to have string issues. String issues. All right, this stuff should be good and dry here, that's for sure. Now he's coming back up here. Let's see where he got lined up this time around. Yeah, see, he's over a little bit more again. So, I mean, that's working. The next one, no, we might have to realign him. Okay. Finish this, ends about up here somewhere. Then we'll zip back and then start off where that bale ended there. So it's actually widening it out more. Alright, should be just up here somewhere. Really wish too that the farm sim people that create this game, and thank you for creating the game, would get rid of this low res thing up here, like that ring that you can see around. That thing has been there forever. You know, normally they try to improve games, but for something like that aspect, they just haven't. It just drives me nuts. So you can see it, you know, where low res all out there, and then all of a sudden it's into the, like this, there's a circle around us. I really wish they'd get rid of that. I don't know what it is or why it does that. I guess it's so, I mean, if it was this high res the whole way, it might be really hard for some computers to run that, to render that, but then they need to make more settings, you know, turn the settings down a little bit. It's nice to get rid of that halo ring around us. It's always bothered me. I just, a lot of the times I just try to ignore it and look down more than looking out, but when you're looking up the field and it's like, oh, really? It's like that red car, for instance. How far? Well, he'll probably go for quite a piece. He's been drawn quite a piece there, but okay, our last row, and then, like I said, I'll let that guy win row to get that finished up for baling next week there. He's got to be getting close to the end here again. Oh, a little bit, yeah. Okay. I still see that red car, so like, why can't they do that with the field? Is it that intense, or is it just the coding that they did? That's the way it is. To get rid of that, they have to maybe recode the whole game again. Well, you know what? It's maybe time for that, honestly. I'm thinking it's time to get rid of that halo. The circle, or whatever you want to call it. The high quality, it just drives me nuts, and I try my best to ignore it, but the odd time it's like, oh, you look at it, it's like, why can't this row look like that all the way through? Maybe they don't know how to draw that any further around than what we are here. I don't know, but it is weird. It would be a lot more realistic though. Like that little red car way up there now, I can still see him. He might have just disappeared now. Did he just disappear? Yeah, I think so. Oh no, he turned. There he is. I mean, I can see that for miles, we'll say. But not the crop, not the field. Oh man. That would just make it so much nicer, I think, too. Maybe the next, I keep saying it, maybe the next version. Maybe the next game, it'll fix that. Well, they haven't yet, so I doubt they're going to. But anyways. Some games are like that, but some games you can change that. You could, have it all high res or... That is actually, I just thought of it, called the draw distance. The draw distance on this, for the field aspect of it, is very short. Very, very short, I think. Okay, I'm going to let Harold drive that for a second. We're going to zip to this guy, because I want to see where he's going to go here. He's going to be over probably quite a piece, although he might still be all right there. Yeah, I'll leave him there. I think he's going to be all right. They're wide enough that he's probably not going to get interfered with other ones, so. Okay, we'll finish up the Raking here. And I'll let him finish up the row-in for next week there, even though this one beside we just did is not too bad. I could probably bail that up right now without rowing it up. Sometimes they come out really wide like that, and sometimes they're narrow. I don't know why. So, what we'll do is finish this up, and then we'll just, should I just drive back to the farm with this, or should I? Yeah, I'll drive back to the farm with it, I guess. We'll head her back home. Seemed to work pretty good. We did a good day raking and tethering and drying her all up and rolling her back up and all good. Oh, I never noticed the mountains over there. That's actually kind of... See, those look really good, but why can't they make the field look good? I don't get it. Alright, let's head her back home here, see if I can find her way back. Tedder works pretty good. I kind of wish they had a bit of wider one, but it works good. It's fine. The real big fields though, like the big stuff, oh man, unless you got a lot of people helping you, take a long time. Alright, how do I get home now? Forget. Lost. I think we gotta turn here. That's our farm over there. Yeah, I can see the silos. This just isn't our field right here, though. But it's actually a good little field there, too. Interesting. Very interesting. So the old family farm, we might need to plow some fields open and stuff. You know what I mean? To make a field bigger kind of thing to get more yield out of her. Probably have to do that. Old family farm won't be big enough for like big bud or nothing, so you won't see big bud for a wee little while, I guess, unless we just do a rogue farm sim Saturday and do something else somewhere else or something. But we'll see. We've got a tractor over here too. Oh, that cultivator, that's right. Gosh, I got equipment all over the place. That's awesome. Should get everything all coagulated together and do a big tractor show. That'd be kind of cool. A big farm and equipment tractor show. Alright, so we'll just park this guy in here for now. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, well then. Let's see, yeah, he's got lots of work yet to do. So we'll let him finish that. I won't make you sit there and watch all that, because that's a lot of work. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boy, if it was high res, I could tell. 1, 2, 3. My goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 rows to go. So yeah, we'll catch you next week for the baling. We've got balers down there ready to bale. And like I say, I'll look for some squares for next week as well. But anyways, that's it for our hay raking for this week and tedder this week. So thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all next week and get some bales going. It's going to be awesome. Try that bale trailer out too. I've been wanting to try it out for a while. So catch you all next week. Thanks again, and you guys have a good week.